Everybody, welcome back to 100% Mags. So Newcastle United going into this game on Saturday, 8 o'clock kickoff down at Villa Park against Aston Villa. And of course, Aston Villa played their first game since their COVID outbreak at the club last night against Man City. Of course, they ended that game 2-0 with Man City picking up the win. And of course, Dean Smith, their manager, ended up being given a red card for comments towards the referee of the match, which of course was Jonathan Moss, and that means he won't be in the dugout for the game on Saturday. Aston Villa fans, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below about the fixtures coming up. Of course, there's quite a few fixtures for Aston Villa. They've got quite a few games in hand, and we are one of them. And we'll be looking at this one, of course, as a way to pick up 3 points, and I'm sure Steve Bruce will be looking at it in that way as well. At least he should be, because we need to pick up the points on the board, because we're edging closer to that Premier League trapdoor, with Fulham not that far behind on the points tally. Of course, Aston Villa at this moment in time sit 7 points clear of Newcastle in 11th place. So we need to start picking up points. We need to start moving up the league. And if we look at the history between the two clubs, you know, unlike many other Premier League clubs, Newcastle seem to do quite well against Aston Villa over the last decade. If we look at, of course, back in September of 2011, we went and got a 1-1 draw, which of course helped us on to a 12-game unbeaten run, with, of course, in that stretch, Newcastle winning 3 straight matches from January 2013 all the way to February of 2014. Of course, last season wasn't the best for Newcastle, unfortunately, under Steve Bruce, with, of course, playing an underwhelming 2-0 defeat to Aston Villa. And then, of course, in November, we played a 1-1 draw with, of course, Dwight Gale scoring the lone goal in that game. Now, if we look back to the very first game of Newcastle versus Aston Villa, which is all the way back to 1895, we've got Newcastle coming in with a win ratio of 71 wins out of 156 games in the whole meetings between the two teams, which is absolutely amazing. Means that we've really put in good shifts against Aston Villa, and that is what we need to be doing on Saturday. We need to put in a good shift. We need to get them 3 points on the board, and we need to start picking up the wins. Otherwise, you know, for me, Steve Bruce has to go, because if he doesn't win this game, then there's some really tough games coming up. We've still got Chelsea coming up, you know, so that's going to be a very tough one. And there's a couple of other big teams as well coming up, so we need to start picking up the points now. Otherwise, we're going to be in a relegation scrap come the end of the season. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Of course, there's a few players that will be missing from this game, and of course they are Fabian Schär, Federico Fernandez and Dwight Gale. They're all awaiting information on their fitness levels after them not being available for the trip to Arsenal. Alan St-Maxim has returned back to full training. If he's going to be included in the game on Saturday is another thing, though. Hopefully he is, because as we've proven so far, you know, with Alan St-Maxim in the side, we always seem to have a very good chance of picking up a win, and you know, that could really boost our chances come Saturday if he is in that starting lineup. And it has been a while since he has been in the starting lineup as well, with him playing his last game in the 2-0 home loss to Chelsea in late November. So that's like 11-game absence, which is pretty big when you consider that Alan St-Maxim is one of our big star players. Aston Villa, of course, they're going to be without some players like John McGinn. He's going to be suspended for the game. Courtney Huss is injured as well, and Trezeguet is also a doubtful starter for the game too. Simon Hooper's going to be the ref for the game, so it's a swift return for the Whistler. who took charge of Newcastle's 5-2 loss against Leeds down at Elland Road last month. And of course, Paul Tini is on VAR. And just like I said, you know, the last time Newcastle picked up a win was in the 13-14 season as well. 2-1 win, Ben Arthur and Gouffran scoring the goals. And last season we ended up with a 2-0 loss down at Villa Park. Hopefully that's not the case this time around. Any Aston Villa fans that are watching, please let us know your thoughts down in the comments below going into this game. Newcastle as well, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, please put a like on the video, as it does help the channel to grow. Also, subscribing would also help as well. Click the bell as well for all notifications so you never miss another Newcastle video on 100% Max. And I'll see you all next time. Well, that's